Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play more Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. Hello and welcome to the live stream.
Hello.
Thank you for tuning in, now or later. It's either way, I'm fine with it. All right, we're here to play Scenario 12. If you don't know the game by now, I don't need to explain anything. I was just getting into reading. I don't know, it's like, what can I say? Like, you know, when you're playing a campaign game, it's kind of tough. It's like nothing's changed. Sean, hello. Good evening, Mr. Rob, from the well-known Gamers Clan. And hello to the fair Mrs. Mel.
Hello.
Well-known Gamers Clan, you say?
Are you a part of something I'm unaware of?
I don't know what this Gamers Clan is. I think what happens at Gamers Clan stays at Gamers Clan.
Oh, Sean just broke the rules.
I think that's what Sean just did. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna confirm or deny. See Mitch, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Rumble in the Ruins. There's this may be more reading than ever had before, little by little bit. We'll see. All right, try my best. Everyone stick with me. Butter Spider says, awesome. I have this game, but I've never played it so far. Looking forward to seeing y'all.
This could be spoilers. Well,
yes. Yes. Okay. So if you have this game and you didn't open it and you don't realize, which I didn't know when I bought the game either, when I first opened it, the map pages are hidden in an envelope and they say do not peek ahead, do not look at the other sides of maps as you play them. 1 through 25, they're meant to surprise you. There's rules on each map. It's like supposed to be hidden. And each chapter, the game is divided, I think, into 4 chapters. And each chapter, there's tokens, enemy standees, rule books, scenario books, all that stuff are all shrink wrapped separately and you're not allowed to open them and look through them. Plus, the rewards you get for playing each time are hidden in this box, and you're not allowed to go in this box unless it tells you, stop. And this is full of maybe, I'm going to say, I mean, it's kind of obvious, it's going to replace other cards in the game. So there'll be character abilities and items, for example, this is in the rule books, that you will get upgraded. So you're going to see stuff now because we're on scenario 12. So we're already in chapter, I think, 2? 3. We're in 3. So we've already cracked open 3/4, I think, of the content in the game to look at stuff. So you're going to see spoilers all over the place. If you care. I mean, you might not remember when you go to play it 6 months from now and you're like, I don't remember what the hell they were doing in that scenario. And then you won't even get to that scenario for, days, weeks, months, whatever. So that's up to you.
and you might not care to see the map ahead of time. Like, it's not going to actually, like...
But the designers did intend it to be kind of hidden, kind of surprising as you play through. Not all the rules are given to you up front. They give you a walkthrough at the beginning, but then they continue to add rules later in different manuals, basically, as you go, in different chapter books or whatever. And they've thrown a few wrenches into it, but it's pretty much the same game every time. But yeah, just to let you know, I would recommend, if you're interested, check the playlist I put in the video description. All the episodes are in there. You go back and watch us play just episode 1 or 2 and get a feel for what is coming up, to understand how the game works, what's in it. We describe it, we play through it, we talk about it, show you what we know, but I don't spoil anything really up front because we can only spoil like the couple cards they give you up front kind of thing. But every episode will get more spoilery as we go. But this is not a game that's like ruined per se with the spoilers.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin it, no.
I don't think it ruins it. You're still gonna have fun playing it, but that is part of, some people love that aspect of it, and you're like losing out on that if you like see stuff. So so just warning.
You do with that information what you will.
But I'm the type, like, I could watch it, I'm not gonna remember. Like, I have goldfish brain, so it's like I'm trying to remember so many other things that, like, I don't even remember the story as I'm reading it. Like, I don't even care. Like, I don't care what happened last scenario in this game. Like, I just don't give a crap. But I do think it's fun that for people who like that stuff, like, we do like cracking open boxes for rewards and having new things. Like, we love playing the legacy games for that kind of reason. It's kind of fun when they hide the game behind layers and slowly peel it away, I think it's kind of fun. Some people like really love that. So it is an aspect of this game, but it's not huge, I don't think. But something like Pandemic Legacy tuning into like, episode 11, that's going to ruin a lot for you, I think, that kind of thing. So different games, I think, are different levels of spoilery jumping halfway through. All right, story time. But good to see you either way. Just hit the like button if you're leaving, and I won't be mad. It's all good. Just kidding. All right, Rumble in the Ruins. So here's the prologue. Fiona interrupts what would be yet another lovely carefree night at the Red Dragon Inn by running excitedly over to your table and slapping down a tattered piece of parchment amidst all the drinks. By the gods, she says, her eyes bright and lively, we're going to this. Zot very gingerly slips the piece of parchment from beneath Fiona's splayed palm and shows it to everybody. The parchment itself is a bit curled and weathered and seems to have been hastily torn free from the nails that affixed it to one building or another. A crude woodcut featuring several bare-chested warriors beating one another with cudgels is surrounded by dense pickets of blocky letters. Farns Day, Farns Day, Farns Day, at the Greyport Dwarven Ruins. The rumble in the ruins. Champions of the northern barbarian clans duke it out in 1v1, 2v2, 4v4, cage match, and battle royale. Plus Crown Prince Cormac's exhibition bout. 8 gold pays for your whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Ooh, I'm excited. I want to go to this. All right. This looks barbaric, says Zot, as he hands off the parchment to Fiona and wipes his fingertips on Pookie's back fur. It literally is, says Eve, pointing at the word barbarian on the parchment. This looks awesome, says Fiona, and we are going. Gog go too, says Gog, banging the table so hard with his fist that almost rattles the nails out of the boards. Gog want to see Cormac. Yeah, that'd be good, says Gurky, placing his mug of ale back on the now no longer vibrating table. It has been too long. I wonder if he's gotten any more money in his adventures and whether he's gotten any better at cards. It would be a nice change of pace, says Deirdre, as she flags down the wench for another glass of elven wine. I mean, I love the Red Dragon Inn, but I also like getting outside and taking in some culture. I don't know that it quite counts as culture, mutters Zot. Oh, come on, you old fossil, says Eve. It'll be fun. Not for me, says Zot. It is wrong that you have that not having fun makes it more likely that I'll have fun, says Eve with a wink. Yes, says Zot. The day is crisp and cool as your party follows a torch-lined path up the mountainside into the dwarven ruins. Festive barriers, animal skulls, and strange totems decorate your approach to the site of the festivities, partially standing remnants of what is to believe to have been a once great dwarven amphitheater. The stands are crowded with barbarians from north, people from Greyport, and a contingent from Copperforge and random groups of out-of-towners, all of whom are amped up to witness the beat-down spectacular. Soon, you are all in the stands, talking loudly over the cheering crowd, the barbarian drum circle that spontaneously started playing some time ago, and the explosions of fireworks let off by overzealous collegium students. This is going to be so good, says Fiona, adjusting her newly bought ale helmet on her head. She positions the downspout of the copper tube so that it is nearer to her mouth and gives it an experimental swig. The people of the Northlands are some of the best fighters around. You are going to see a lot of really great technique today. You'll have to explain it to me, says Zot, who seems to be enjoying the spectacle despite himself. One headlock looks very much like another when you're a wizard. Explosive firepots ignite to brilliance in the center of the amphitheater. A bronzed, muscular man with long, dark hair strides across open space, light gleaming off the gemstones set into the white furry robe he wears. With all the noise, fire, smoke, and glittering gemstones, it takes you a moment to realize that the man is Cormac. He is accompanied by 2 phalanxes of well-muscled barbarians clad in furs, bones, and animal horn. Gog see Cormac, says Gog, as the crowd gets to its feet, cheering and hooting. There, Cormac. Hello, Cormac. Gog stuffs his hand into a contraption of rigid leather and sinew that he has been stitching together for the last couple of hours. It looks like a crudely fashioned replica of a very large fist. Painted on the side of is a stick figure with large circles for arms and leg muscles, as well as smudge around its head that is almost recognizable as a barbarian-style haircut. Gog raises the leather fist into the sky and howls, Cormac, 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 hi! The spectators in the rows in front of you are almost bowled over by the force of Gog's exclamation. Some of them turn annoyed, only to blanch at the sight of Gog and turn around, resolutely staring face forward. Cormac seems to hear Gog's bellowing, even above the general cacophony of the crowd. His mouth splits wide, revealing a smile of bright, even teeth. He flexes, gaining the adoration of the crowd, and points directly up at where you are sitting. He see Gog. Easy, big guy, says Eve, gently tugging on Gog's tunic. We know. Cormac and his honor guard parade in a circle around the boundary of the amphitheater before marching to the center and coming to a halt. Then the barbarian prince places his fists on his hips and takes a deep breath and bellows loudly enough to be easily heard in the farthest seats. Southerners, northerners, soon you will behold such prowess of strength and fighting has not been seen since the world arose from the depths of the seas and dragons held all the people in their thrall. I pray that the mighty gods of the north and the soft gods of the south, his slander of the gods of Greyport is met with raunchous boos from the home crowd. Deirdre, of course, boos the loudest of everyone, going so far as to stand up and shake her fist at Cormac, smiling all the while. Shall be pleased by the prowess that is displayed today, but first, before our northern warriors take the field, it is customary for those that host us to exhibit their own mettle and martial prowess. It is my honor, as Prince of the United Clans, to ask for volunteers from the crowd to come join me here upon the ancient dwarven sands and pit their skills against my corded muscles, mighty thews, and animal cunning. The stands erupt with applause and cheers. Numerous spectators who have been evidently waiting for this either lift their hands into the air or leap boldly to their feet. The cries of "Pick me! I'll fight you!" and "Let's do this!" echo throughout the crowd. Your party is not at all surprised that Fiona has not only stood up, but climbed on Gog's shoulders and has started waving her arms around and screaming. The ale sloshes out of her helmet, splattering foam and bitters everywhere. Biters? Everywhere? I don't know. Zot, very calmly, places his head in his hands. Cease your cries and resume your seats, shouts Cormac, pointing up into the stands. I have decided who shall face me in this exhibition battle. My friends and boon companions from the Red Dragon Inn, I see you there. Well, do I know your bravery and fighting spirit? Come, face me in honorable combat. Let us make these old mountains shake with the fury of our blows. Yes, screams Fiona. Yes, yes. No, says Zot, though his voice is slightly muffled by his hands. Come on, Zot, says Fiona, climbing down off Gog. You know you want to. I really don't, says Zot. Pookie, however, seems to have different intentions and bares his numerous teeth at Zot in disagreement. But there is no further time for discussion. The crowd, realizing that Cormac has chosen you, begins to push and carry you all forward until you reach the floor of the amphitheater. Cormac crosses his massive arms, gives you all the once-over, and lets out the thunderous laugh. It is good to see you, my friends, says Cormac, a quieter voice than the crowd likely cannot hear. Take a moment to limber up for the fight, and for the love of the northern gods, use the blunted weapons off the rack over there. We're not trying to kill one another. Also, says one bespectacled barbarian who appears in your midst bearing a dripping quill and a sheaf parchment, please sign these waivers before the beginning of the fight. So what is this, says Fiona, as you all sign the forms. We're going to fight you one-on-one, or do you just want us to mob you, King of the Mountain style? Neither, says Cormac, gesturing at the people in his honor guard. Us versus you, and with that, the barbarians charge you. Boom, there we go. Let's get ready to rumble. All right. So we've done some setup. So we're going to be playing with 3 barbarian brawlers. Cormac, who's in purple, and just we put his damage on his little card. He doesn't have a tracker deck. Bayrick, who's red. It's another one of his like warriors. And Bora / Spirit Wolves. So Bora uses card 1. She can summon these Spirit Wolves, which we'll see shortly, that are kind of like temporary little spirit animals she can make. And they use from 2 to 5. Okay.
He has some pretty high health.
Yeah, and you'll see why. I kind of was reading, I was like, whoa, this looks crazy. You'll also notice on there, they have the Doom icon on all of them except for the wolves. So that means we're going to be rolling that Doom die again, even on the regular difficulty or the easy difficulty. We're playing on like the middle one or whatever. So that means every time you roll that die, it's 50-50 chance. You either damage yourself, that you can't prevent it, or you decide to remove one of the yellow dice from the roll before rolling criticals.
Right. So
that makes them even harder to damage, or you're going to damage yourself. And normally, I wouldn't care so much. Oh, I see this little stuff. Normally, you wouldn't care so much, but when you see what the win and lose conditions are up ahead, yeah. Plus, they all have toughness, again, except for the Spirit Wolves. But the Spirit Wolves have, like, basically they come out, they attack, and then if they harm, they defeat themselves. Otherwise, we have to defeat them.
Okay.
But they're just 1 health. So,
yeah, so like some splash damage can get rid of them easily.
So they're very temporary, but all the ones that are permanent, like the barbarians there, and Cormac himself, all have toughness of some level. So either toughness 1 through 3. So it's going to take a little while of hitting them before we actually can start damaging their health. And then even when we're hitting them, we have the stupid doom stuff. So we're going to slowly hurt ourselves, or we're taking our damage down against them, which means we might not be knocking toughness away as much. Or even when we get through the toughness, hitting them is hard. And there is, I was reading some of them, I haven't read them all, but one of the guys can even give shields among them.
Oh, no.
And something else, those like tokens that like hit back or whatever, I think. Yeah, the hit back tokens or whatever. So yeah, this is going to be kind of rough. We need to figure out a strategy here, and I'm not sure what that is yet, but we can discuss it before we play. No rush to getting into the play here, because there's quite a few rules. As you can see, some of them are unpredictable and some of them are alternating, which changes how they kind of work in the turn. So we'll look at the hero setup, but we're not going to do it right this second. We'll do it when we get down to the table. Okay. But you'll notice there's a line missing. We've seen this missing before. We're not playing with items today because they gave us some blunted weapons.
Oh,
okay. So we're picking 4 of our 7. Yeah, it said in the story. We're going to get 6 things on our power tree, though, which is kind of cool. Okay, we're going to deploy the following. Might as well do this now. We can show the board here. So it's basically just going to deploy all 4 of them. Obviously, no little spirit wolves, because those get activated on that barbarian's turn or whatever. Okay. So
the map does look sick, though.
Yeah, so we're fighting like
in like a coliseum.
Yeah, which is Hoplomachus. We're basically playing their version of Hoplomachus here. We get all that practice playing Hoplomachus by Chip Theory Games. We're gonna put that into practice here.
Yeah, we got this.
All those hundreds of hours of moving chips around, hexes. This
positioning. We got positioning down.
I played that today for like 12 hours just to practice, just for the scenario. No, I'm just kidding. I did. All right. Anyways. But yeah, if you like this style of scenario and you want something way more deeper, richer, and brain-burning, check out Hoplomachus. We have videos of it on the channel. Not sponsored, just as a cool game. All right, so we got Barbarian Brawler, which is the blue guys. So there's 3 possible. So we can have multiple of them, which is interesting. Okay. I think.
Oh yeah, maybe it would.
Or maybe it was a higher player count. We have more of them. Yeah, higher player count more. I mean, more my spawn, I don't know, but I only read up to the first objectives. Okay, so number 2.
2 goes on A.
And there's the, look like wrestlers.
Yeah.
They basically made them look like wrestling barbarians, kind of funny. Which is what the theme was going for, I think, there, and doing the, like, sporting event thing. So B is Barrick, this guy.
He's going on B, you said?
Yeah. B is Barrick. And I guess he plays drums and he's like their support guy, I think. Where was it going, sorry?
I think
B,
right?
Yeah. Okay. And then C is Bora. And Bora is the wolf-making lady. We'll put that there. And she is here. So she generates
interesting.
Little wolf spirits or something. She's going on C. Okay. And then Cormac, who's the guy with the furry robe, cape, whatever going on. Oh, he's got the championship belt.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I see. We gotta beat him for the belt.
Yep.
All right. So he's going on E. Okay. And while we're here... let's talk about some things. Let's just go over the enemies. What are you doing?
I was just going to give you some.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I might not have given you enough, but...
So 1 here, 3 on the champion. Oh, no, he gets them on here. Because we use he's purple guys. So purple guy, there's no purple cards in the game. I think those are what I have, but...
Red gets
and this guy gets...
2 and 2.
He's the red.
Anywhere.
Yeah, 2 and 2, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move this down like this, and this guy goes here. Try it like that for now. Okay, I'll put those there for now. Okay, so let's go over the enemies while we're here. So we have the unpredictable Barbarian Brawler. We'll read what unpredictable is in a second to be precise, but has up and away you go. So leaps 3 towards a foe, then disarm 1 adjacent foe, and disarm is they take away one of your positive tokens, and if you don't have enough for whatever they're hitting for, this is just disarm 1, but if they had disarm 2 and you only had 1 left, it would take away all of them, obviously. Then it melee attacks only 1 damaged 1 foe, not bad. If you block it, you don't have to deal with the following harm effect, which is place the target on the nearest unoccupied pointy rocks. And pointy rocks we'll talk about, but it's like the hazardous terrain on this one. I think it does 3 damage, I'm pretty sure, but we'll read in a sec.
Okay.
And then it has, then I got the challenger in a headlock like this. So it's leap 3 towards the nearest foe, disarm 2 an adjacent foe, melee attack 2 damage to one foe, and if it does damage, you'll do a harm effect of place the target into a different space adjacent to this figure.
Okay.
Cormac, the little boss champion dude here, has let me introduce you to my companions. So it has move 5 towards nearest foe, melee attack for 3 damage, one foe. If it hits you, it'll harm you. Place the target adjacent to the nearest friend. So it's nearest friend of him, I believe. It clears it all up in the rules that I read earlier. We'll see. Whoops, forgot this was an exhibition. Move 4 to the nearest foe. Melee attack for 3 damage to one foe. If it does damage you, it'll harm. Weaken to the target. And weaken, I think, is the one that, like, it reduces your damage output by 1 for each token, then they all go away. So that really sucks.
Yeah, that with the Doom die.
Yeah, with the Doom die, with their stupid toughness, possibly shields we'll see here. So the Bayrick or whatever, it has Thunder Shout, move 2 towards the nearest foe, then a range 2 attack of 2 damage to 4 foes.
Oh, okay.
Has Harm, push to the targets, and then it has Bulwark Chant. Each friend with a shield gains a hit back. When you're attacked, you may discard this token to avert harm and have the attacker take 2 damage. And then it says, after that, each friend gains a shield.
Okay, so the first time it triggers, nothing will happen.
Yeah, but then it gives out shields, but we can knock them away before that happens. And then move 2 towards nearest foe, then melee attack 3, one foe.
Okay, so we really got to be careful of that ability.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, then Bora, the spirit wolf girl here, has, who's a good spirit doggy? You are. Deploy 2 spirit wolves to the nearest safe spaces. And then the other option is, and if you notice here, something's missing. Because she's alternating. So how this works, from what I read, she'll do, the first time she activates, she'll do the first ability. Okay. And you just move the die to track which one she's doing. You don't roll it ever.
Oh, okay.
So she'll just keep alternating. So if she were to activate twice in a round, and yes, that's possible at certain player counts and difficulties and stuff, where these guys might get multiple tokens in the bag. I don't think that affects us today for our player count and our difficulty, but she could multiple times, like, get to do both every turn.
Okay, I see.
When it deploys the Spirit Wolves, though, after she's done, they will activate if there's any on the board in their numerical order.
Okay.
So she spawns wolves, and then the very next round, she will... or then these would activate. The wolves would then leap 4 to the closest foe, melee attack 2 to one foe, and then they have a harm effect, push to the target, then defeat this figure. Okay. So if you block that, the harm effect doesn't fire off. And it is part of the harm effect to defeat themselves. So it's like, I don't know. But anyways, the other ability she has is I'm having a rip-roaring good time, leap 4 to the closest foe, melee attack 2 damage, one foe, then push, this is not a harm effect, push 1 the attacked foe, and then leap 1 to the closest foe. So she's like all over the place. Okay. But again, and then she activates, and if there's any wolves, they'll activate right after her. And it just keeps going like that. Then she'll do that next turn, make new wolves, then they'll activate. Then do this, then they'll activate. Like, keeps going. And that's the enemies. So let's go back to the book here. So there is some modifications here that would have given them more tokens, but we are playing on veteran and 1 to 2 heroes, so there's no modification to our difficulty for player count. Okay. But that's how they change the player count for higher players. Just give them all more activations on your turn. The map feature is pretty straightforward. We have difficult, of course, the same stuff. 1 extra point of movement, or you can just leap over it. But the dangerous pointy rocks, they deal 3 damage to any figure that enters it, unless that figure's leaping through the space and not ending the leap there.
Okay.
So there's nothing hurting you if you're on it in the objective phase, like some of the hazardous stuff. It's just 3 damage every time you enter one. Okay. And affects us and the enemies. And none of the enemies are immune to it, from what I've read. Like sometimes enemies are immune to some of the hazards. So keywords, alternating. I just explained that, but we can read it here just to make sure I'm not crazy. Bora alternates schemes rather than rolling a scheme die. In the roll scheme dice step of round 1, put a scheme die on her top scheme. She will use that scheme during round 1. During each subsequent roll scheme dice step, move her scheme die to the other scheme. If Bora skips a turn because she's stunned, her scheme die still moves during the next ready phase. Okay, unpredictable. Do not roll this schemer group's scheme die during the roll scheme step. Instead, roll it immediately after drawing the group's initiative token. So we don't know. Yes, exactly. I didn't want to spoil that right up front, but the unpredictable, the 2 unpredictable units, yeah, we don't know exactly what they're going to do on their turn. So you have to just like assume they'll do the worst one or the one that's more likely on the dice, which we can kind of check what that is. And yeah, if it uses multiple tokens, it would get to do it each time they're drawn. You'd re-roll the die, and you never know.
Whoa, that's a challenge.
Yeah. Clank Legacy, stupid, scratchy stuff. I see it on the screen. There's another one up there. Yeah. Scratch off cards, man. Forgot to I gotta vacuum that thing every time. Okay. Let's see. Special rules. No items. Heroes may not equip items in the scenario. You're using the blunted weapons that the barbarians provided. Now this is where it gets crazy. When I saw there was the Doom die, I thought, whatever, who cares? I'll take a couple damage during the scenario, no big deal. But if you're wounded, you're out. If a hero becomes wounded, they are instead defeated. However, the players do not lose this scenario unless all heroes are defeated. Okay? If you become defeated, remove all figures you control from the map. This includes illusions and Pookie, so in my case, illusions. If a hero would be defeated while resolving one of their own abilities, they first resolve that ability, then are defeated. The multiple initiative tokens we don't have to worry about because I don't think it affects us here. Barbarian Rage. Some barbarians cause your other foes to get stronger in defeat. When you defeat Cormac, Barrick, or Bora, put their figure on the Barbarian Rage box on the map. For the rest of the game, all attacks by your foes gain the listed bonus. This includes attacks by Spirit Wolves and Barbarian Brawlers. Be careful, these extra effects can be easy to forget. The Doom die. Most schemers in the scenario have the Doom die icon. Remember, this means that all attack rolls that include such a schemer as the target must include the Doom die, even at story and veteran difficulties. And we don't care about the rest. Solo mode, we don't care. And the Barbarian Brawler, just to be clear, their one ability places the target on rocks nearest to the Brawler, not nearest to the target. Cormac, track his damage on a scheme block, and his one ability says place the target adjacent to the nearest friend to Cormac, not the nearest to the target. Even though normally good heroes are normally good friends with Cormac, the friends his scheme refers to are your other foes. And then it talks about Bora summoning Spirit Wolves. Bora plus her Spirit Wolves count as a single schemer group when yellow initiative tokens are drawn. Bora acts, then each of her spirits act. Like I said before, Spirit Wolves do not use scheme dice of their own. When Bora summons wolves, those wolves will act immediately after her. Note that the push effect on I'm having a rip-roaring good time is not a harm effect. Okay, yeah. The attacked figure will get pushed by Bora even if they prevent damage. Remember that Bora's alternating ability means that she simply alternates schemes from one round to the next. All right. Lose condition. We lose if all of us are defeated, not just one of us. Okay. Win condition, we have to survive 7 rounds with at least one hero still standing. The players win if the round tracker moves to the exclamation point space.
Oh, so we don't have to finish that round.
But, no, we do have to finish round 7, because when it moves to 8, which is an exclamation point, it then ends. I see. Just to remind you, it's over. Bonus win condition. The players will receive an extra reward if they defeat all foes in the game's 7 rounds. I don't know if that's possible. I'm not the biggest damage dealer. Maybe if I had the Pookie thing going on with the 1 damage to all of them to remove those tokens really fast and then do my big attacks, but I don't have that, I think, with this character, but we'll see. So I'm going into survival mode. So we're going to take our sweet ass time picking cards based on this is quite a different lose and win condition than we're used to. And we don't have items to just heal to make sure we don't flip.
Yeah, so we can't even flip at all. So we have the straight health that we have.
If you flip, you're out, and the other person's just trying to survive.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so
based on our characters, we might need to survive. So picking our abilities is really important because we don't have items to fall back on either to fill in weaknesses. And let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, so I kind of looked at mine a little bit before we got started here. And I thought, let's talk about what I think I'm eliminating. So since the Doom die is involved on any attack that touches anything but a magical wolf there, Spirit Wolf, something like this, and I did look this up, this is actually separate attacks. So in any order, you and each of your illusions get to use range 2, attack a yellow die, plus 1 damage, 1 foe. That is actually separate attacks, which means if I'm rolling Doom dice and those keep rolling and removing yellow dice or hitting me, that can be very, very bad. And I don't think 1 yellow die plus 1 damage is worth that punishment. So I don't really want something that's making me attack so many times on 1 action. Yeah, you kind of want in this like big damage. You want little damage until you break all their stuff. So like this could help with breaking off toughness tokens. But then after that, it's like, I don't want to be doing this.
Yeah, like concentrated damage, more dice.
Yeah. There's this one, which could be good. And here's the key in my playstyle with this character. It has the ability to move. And if you have move, even better than pushing and pulling, I can choose a direction. The only problem is this is only move 1, and then the target and each foe adjacent to the target move 1. So I'm looking at this since my damage output kind of sucks, but I can make illusions that are kind of meat shields, and this is a scenario to survive. I'm looking to focus on making illusions, not so they help me attack, just so they take hits.
Yeah.
And waste their time. Big deal. Awesome.
Yeah, let's hit
but
us.
the way I can damage them is with my move effects. Since these rocks, there's some rocks that are pretty close together. They're all around the outside, but there are 3 nice close together here. And with my one attack I'll show you. So I'll move 1. Yeah, if they're near one of these, great. I can push them on it, hit him for 3. And if there's someone else beside him, I can put them on another rock, jagged rocks, and they get damage too. And I don't have to roll a doom die with that kind of damage, which is sweet. I would have to roll a doom die, however, on this attack 1 to 1 foe. And so it's a rolling doom dice. This doesn't have a +1 damage. So if I'm rolling a doom die and it's doing damage to me, which I'm super scared to get wounded, I only have 8 health in the game, I might not want to be rolling 1 dice attacks that don't have guaranteed damage. That sounds like a recipe for failure. So this card kind of like, the move sounded awesome, but then the attack sounds super weak based on the doom die problem. And then this one, a range 8 attack, 2 foes. Sounds cool, but again, it doesn't have +1 damage on it. But this one does lead into the survival because you weaken 3 the targets. But I have to actually damage them. And if they have toughnesses and shields, and I'm rolling doom dice that maybe I have like 6 or something damage on me and I don't want to take more damage, I'm now removing my only yellow die I'm rolling. And that's doing nothing. So then there is no weaken except for 1 on each one I didn't harm. But 1 weaken, like reducing their attack by 1, yeah, it could help us survive maybe. But I don't know if this is worth it compared to the other ones I'll show you. But you guys can tell me otherwise. Now let me show you the ones I picked. And then maybe it'll just clear up what you're thinking. All right, look into my eyes. Now this one's got me excited, and not just because the mesmerizing spell she's putting on me here. This is range 5 attack, 2 yellow dice. So even if I have to ignore 1,
Yeah, you still have
I still have 1 plus a 1 free damage. So I'm actually doing something for sure, no matter how the doom die goes. You move 5 the target. So I can move them through
multiple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 9 damage of pushing them around if they're in the center somewhere adjacent to a rock. Or maybe through at least 2 of them. At least that's my plan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it's move, not push. So they don't get just pushed into an enemy and don't hit the rocks, you know? I can like move them strategically through the rocks, which this is like my bread and butter in this scenario. So I'll be looking to clear this off as fast as I can and keep doing it over and over again and trolling the scenario. Obviously, I want these off as quick as possible because it would suck to be them just eating them up with toughness tokens. But once that gets going on some naked enemies, then I'm doing like 9 damage at a time and like 20 health, 18 health, 15, 18. Like, you know, I do that twice to like 1 enemy and maybe I can have them out. But obviously we have to get through these toughness and maybe some shields. So another one I picked. This is not an attack. So this kind of appealed to me, so I don't have to roll the doom die against them. I can choose a foe within range 5, move them 3. So maybe I get them through 1 rock or 2. So that's 3 or 6 damage. But then I get to stun them. So then they're not activating. They're not shielding their enemies. They're not summoning wolves or whichever one it is I can stun. And then if they're adjacent to another foe, which could be just adjacent to a wolf or another one of the barbarians if we're lucky, then it deals 3 damage to them. Again, straight damage, not rolling doom dice crap, and it's guaranteed damage, which is beautiful. So this one seems awesome for the scenario. And then, if we're just trying to survive, and I have no items to fill in the shenanigan slot, I want to be efficient with my action economy. So every time my turn comes up, I don't want to be ignoring one of my little tokens here. I want to be doing all 3. So I need a shenanigan since we're not getting items. So I am picking the shenanigan so that way I can place illusions in the arena here. And that's just hopefully at range 4, I can actually put them where they're going to be a target by an enemy and not one of us. And they could just kill them. And I can hopefully do that every time it's my turn to avoid like 1 attack from the enemies. Hopefully. And then my final one, if we're just trying to survive, is Contingency of Shadows. This is just a reaction. So if I'm attacked, I ignore the attack. I thought if it's like getting kind of hairy, I'm having Doom Dice damaging me, and then, you know, we also have guys that are disarming us. So even if I take a bunch of shield tokens, they start getting ripped apart off of me with this disarm effects if I'm nearby. And then this way I could just ignore the whole attack, which would be nice. But it's 5 cooldowns, so it's a little scary. When will it be there at the right time when I need it? I don't know. Just something to do. So the problem here with my little build is I only have like 2 actions of shenanigan, and these have a 5 cooldown and a 4 cooldown. So my regular attacks will create illusions, and like at least my melee attack is like a 1 guaranteed damage. But that means I'm close to the enemies and like not really having that. But I can use my invigorates, I guess. So I'll have some turns where I'm like kind of doing jack crap, I think. But on here, if we're picking 6,
Yep.
Maybe can I get to the 2 resets? 1. Oh yeah, evade tokens would be helpful actually in this one to help survive, right? Because evades you can avoid the harm, right? Right? Evade can avoid harm.
And then it moves you. I think you move 2.
Yeah, leap 2, leap 2.
Yeah.
Which can be good with the rocks, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 1. I don't have anything with charges. So that's kind of a waste. Maybe I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just go crazy with the evades. That means I'm not blocking upfront damage, though. That's kind of scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really want those 2 charges, though.
What if you did?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not there.
What if you did this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's what I did before, I think. But it's like, is 1 shield better than like harm effects? Let's see. Harm effects, push the target. I mean, you get pushed on rocks. That would suck. 3 damage. This is like a 5 damage.
Yeah, but they could be used as just the ones that you get rid of if you're disarmed as well. Like if you don't have to use them, save the tokens that you really want to use.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So 2 of each of those then. 2 shield, 2 resets or whatever, and then 2 evades.
Okay, and then do you have anything from your flags?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, so I was listening to what you were saying as well in picking my cards. The only thought I thought about the cards that you had put off to the side that you weren't really considering, which I agree with what you're saying, is that potentially those would be the cards, if you wanted to use them, that you would use when we have epic dice. So that at least they still would do something.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole epic dice system in the game.
Not that it changed anything, but if there's anything where it's like, oh, I would want to keep this because maybe it's a further attack, so like you could stay back more or whatever, but just to keep that in mind that we can leave
so the only thing I would think of probably switching out is this, where I just ignore an attack because that's such a high cooldown. I don't want to waste resets on it.
Yeah.
So it's like
kind of happen like once.
Yeah, but it could save us because remember, Doom Die is possibly I'm eating Doom Die damage.
Yeah.
And then I could just get finished out of nowhere from an attack I didn't see coming. And then this is kind of like save me, panic button kind of thing. But let's now talk about the ones that I discarded then based on getting...
Just this one is the one I thought.
So range 8, attack 2 foes, which is huge for at the beginning getting off the toughnesses.
Yeah.
But if there's no epic die...
But I think that you would only want to use this when there's the epic die to make sure that you get the harm through.
Yeah, that's the thing. At least some harm happens, or weaken happens if they don't get harmed, but I don't know.
Because the toughness will block the harm.
But this does help us survive. Like I was originally going to put this one in. It was one of the first ones I grabbed because I'm like, oh, weakening the enemy in one where we just have to survive to round 7 means we're just preventing damage they're doing to us. But then I was like, wait, but the attack's not really going to do that weaken because there's a weakness here, basically. There's a flaw in this one.
Yeah.
So you have to like it's too situational to try to line this up to get it to work. Like for a cooldown to just put like a weakness token on 2 enemies, that's not great. But maybe if there's an epic die, but we're not guaranteed epic dice. And again, if we're playing with the Doom die and you're choosing, oh, I don't want to take damage, I'm just going to remove a yellow die, then it's like we're less likely having yellow dice to generate those epic tokens.
Well, I roll more yellow dice. So even if I took a yellow die out, hopefully I'm okay.
Well, I don't know. So what do you think? You think I should take that?
No, I think it's completely up to you. But when you were reading that range 8 to attack,
I know,
2 foes,
sounds
I was
good.
like,
I know.
oh, imagine you have an epic die. So no matter what your result is on your yellow die, you could take that out and you still have your epic die. Again, the epic die sometimes still rolls like what, a 1?
Yeah.
Oh no, a 2 at least.
Is it always 2?
Yeah, because the 1 is a crit.
Oh, nice.
So it would be at least 2.
Okay.
But I don't want to change your thoughts because I do like the idea.
But if it does hit, doing weaken 3 to 2 enemies, like, and then they go and they don't hurt us because they only attack like up to 3, other than the one, with the harm that does like there's one with the harm. Technically, she could do a lot too, where she gets to go do 2 attack and then her wolves go right after, so those could be like 6 damage on a turn or something.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking the harm in the guy that pushes possibly into the rocks. So that could be like 5 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. Place target. Nope. I thought it was when they place him into the rocks. Maybe it's this guy.
Yeah, the first ability is place him in
1 damage, and then he puts you on the rocks. So this guy does like 4 damage. But if he is weakened for 3, it just prevents his 1. They all get cleared. The harm still happens. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. No, they're all attacking for like low numbers, except for Cormac. But again, it could prevent some damage, so I don't know.
It's completely up to you. I don't know.
Thoughts in the chat? We have to survive till round 7. Should we go the weaken route? Still damaging those guys? Probably smarter, I think, versus the, oh my god, 1 attack's happening. And I just kind of convinced myself thinking their attacks aren't that crazy. Except for the ones where it's like, they damage me for 1 and throw me into some rocks, and it's like, oh crap, that's 4 damage. I only have 8 health.
Then you have to think though, if you're gonna try as best you can to position your illusions so the illusions take attacks. I'm assuming that sometimes I will be the person that will take the attacks. I'm hoping that you get attacked less unless you're last man standing, because I go out as a person in the front line, right? Because I need to be melee to attack these guys. I want you to be able to then have attacks that you can survive from a distance as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I do agree that 5 cooldown is a lot. Like, you might only get it off 1 time, but it could be the one that saves
us in like round 6 or whatever, 7, and I'm by myself, and then I'm about to get hit, and that one enemy I didn't realize it was going to grab me, and then it's like, oh crap. Then I have that, and I'm just like, boom, safe.
Yeah. So it's very hard to say. Why don't you just do like 50-50?
No, if we're going for trying to get the bonus of defeating them all,
that's what
I don't know if that's possible. I don't know with this character. With Zot, I would be like, yes, let's wreck their face. Literally first round, have the bunny jumping on them and then Zot hitting them, and like they would 2 toughness gone, 2 toughness gone, 2 toughness gone, 1 toughness gone.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, you then go in and start hammering the crap out of them, like, and we kill them 1 by 1. But the crazy part is, and I don't know if this is a trap, is it a trap to defeat any of them? Because remember, if we defeat like the wolf girl, she goes here, we put her token on here, and now she's adding a harm effect. She's adding a harm effect for the rest of the scenario to all enemies. I guess the wolves wouldn't really be around anymore, unless we left them alone and let too many build up. But these guys would all now have a harm effect of disarm 1 the target. So they start ripping our tokens away. So if we're going to kill her first, and let's say, or at all, we got to know like, oh crap, we shouldn't save any on here because they're all going to be gone pretty quick, unless we're blocking everything. Cormac, the boss man, if we were to defeat him first or before we win, he's giving +1 damage to everything.
I think in this scenario, this is the type of scenario that maybe we don't necessarily want to kill everything right off the bat. I think we do have to kind of like
get them all down. I thought of that too.
And then it's like kill, kill, kill.
Well, I don't know. You can only take damage so many times before you're. I have 8 health. You have 9. Like
I'm gonna have a bunch of shields, but I could potentially lose them. And then that goes into what I'm gonna talk about. What I take for my cards, but
and then the Baric, when he's defeated, he gives a harm, gain a shield effect to all the rest of them.
Yeah. So if they get damaged through.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know if they're even possible to do that much damage in 7 rounds, plus the wolves to deal with, and still survive.
Potentially.
We'll see.
We'll see. We're going to find out, I guess.
But yeah, you could get greedy and go aggressive, but that could lead to us both getting wounded and we lose. So it's like, I don't know. I think we just try to survive, but okay, you go ahead.
Okay, so I am very unsure in my cards. I do want to take this 1 card for sure because it does have, if I harm the enemy, I heal 1. So it is a 3 cooldown maybe I get to do this action twice, maybe 3 times in the scenario, but that could be some heal.
Healing is huge.
Which I think will be huge. So this is a must in my deck. This one here was my new card that I got. It allows me to leap 1, melee attack for 4 dice, 1 foe. Harm, grab, and stun the target.
Okay, so that is huge against big enemies.
Big enemies. If I have to lose a yellow dice, I'm still getting some significant damage, hopefully.
That's a great answer for this scenario.
Grab, if I'm near a rock, again, then I can put them onto the rock. So I think these 2 are like must-haves. I have this one here. I thought about because of the scenario. So an attack damages you. I avert the harm. Then I heal 5, and I gain 3 shields.
Yep.
1 time, it's huge. It also gives me a shield and evade as my flag. So these 3, I was kind of like, okay. Oh, toughness, sorry, not evade. Here's where it gets a little bit interesting. I have the card I've been using the whole time, move 4, and melee attack for 2 dice, okay?
Yes, action compression, that's good.
Which is
there's only 3 cooldown, which is pretty good.
Or I have, as a reaction, I can... As a reaction, I can trigger an attack damages you, avert the harm, and I counter attack with 3 dice. I don't know. I haven't tried this card out yet, but then the other one with the rocks, I've played with this one before. It's just a range for pull 3 a foe. Again, it could help get some damage with the rocks, but I think that the dice damage might be better with the cards I have. So really, it's almost like it's a question between these 2 cards of... Do I go with, as you said, the action economy of being able to move into position and then attack? Or do I wait for a time that I'm attacked and then I counter attack back for 3 dice?
And you're averting harm, so that could be not getting put on rocks. That could not be getting just placed somewhere different.
Yep.
That could be not getting pushed into the rocks. That could not be... That could, you'd prevent a push here, but then they wouldn't defeat themselves. I don't know.
Yeah, so part of me wanted to try this whole reaction of when I'm attacked, avert the harm and counterattack for 3. Now my only issue may be, it's kind of a tight scenario as well. So I feel like once we're in position, we're kind of in position other than being pushed around a little bit. So I thought about that.
When you push them, they're pushing you so that you're not near them to attack right away.
Right, but I'm hoping that potentially with the tokens that I take, I will be able to use some shields to prevent some of that. I have a bunch of things that avert the harm so that, I don't know. But does that sound like it's, okay, I'm rolling, these are my most effective dice.
I don't know, I think so.
The lowest I would roll is 2, and that's on my main ability.
I only get worried that you'll be wasting like action sometimes to move to then only do like one thing, and like will these cool down quick enough that you'll even have these, or are you going to be doing this a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And splash right now is good against their toughness.
Agreed. Yeah. And then you said we could take 6. So if I took 6, I was thinking if I did 1, 2, there's 2 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1.
Remember, you can also go here.
4, 5, 6.
You can go up like on both a bit too, or
like this is good. The plus damage, right? It's good.
Once they got rid of their toughness.
Yeah, but I think the shields might be better.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I was really debating going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like this recharge just reset just in case as a backup, and then or the again with averting harm of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of getting the hit back, I have the evade. The evade allows me to move, which can move me into position as well.
Maybe that's better.
Maybe I do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So taking from here, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shields.
And hey, Cat Weasel,
5.
have a good sleep.
An evade and a reset.
And yeah, Jose was saying, I like the scenario, but I was a little peeved when we couldn't use the items we just unlocked in a cool new type of ally item in the previous scenario. Yeah, it's weird to give you, here's the new mechanic of allies and how they work, but you're not going to play with them for a while.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird too. I got it out and I was like, oh, someone's playing with the chicken today for sure.
But, yeah, I would have played with the chicken.
But nope. They're like, no items today. It's like, wait, what?
But we do have some items to choose from, right?
Nope.
Oh, I thought we got the blunt items, which is actually nothing.
Nope. Yep, it's just nothing.
Oh, okay.
Blunt items don't hurt each other.
No, I thought they were like the spoon and those ones that would just give us flags.
I wish.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5, 6, 7. I have a toughness and an evade and a reset. Okay.
Should have like 9 tokens, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Because I had 1.
6 from the sheet.
Well, one's a double. 1,
oh,
2,
double.
3,
Yes,
4,
you're right.
5,
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Yep.
3.
I didn't do a double, right? Okay, got to double. Nope.
Okay.
All right.
I think we're good to go.
Where are we going?
To choose where we're beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That guy leaps for 5. So he is joining the party no matter where we start. Leap for 3. I'm not worried about that guy. Leap for 2. I guess I'll start on this side. So I just want to get the things out. So we need a purple, a yellow, a red, and a blue. Okay.
All right. Dice.
All right, so dice.
I need dice. Figure all
But
abilities.
this one is going to go here, and then these 3, who's unpredictable?
So this guy rolling for this guy, and these ones you're just putting near them.
So we're rolling that, and then these maybe we just put them here.
Yeah,
So
or just
wherever,
somewhere else. And we have a round tracker here. Fill the initiative bag.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we have all of ours, and then we have blue, red, yellow, purple.
Yep. So technically, if we take out the brawler first, the brawler doesn't punish us with some kind of ability. And they're also not going to be putting us on rocks and stuff. But, oh yeah, I want to see the odds of a die. So the ability that puts us on pointy rocks, attacks for 1, and disarms us is the scratchy symbol. That's half the die. And the other is half. Yeah, it's 50-50. Same with this, 50-50. So yeah, you really don't know. There is no like guessing. It's probably going to be this or that. And this is one after the other. And this guy is the same, 50-50, but he rolls ahead. So we know he's going to move 2 towards the closest foe, range 2 attack, 2 damage, up to 4 foes, which sucks. He'll even hit my little illusions and us.
I want him to go first, actually. That'd be nice.
And then he could push us.
Oh, look at that. Red is going first.
So move 2 towards the closest foe. And then a range 2 attack. Nobody?
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
Nice. Okay. Sweet.
Your partial turn.
Okay. Partial turn. Closest enemy is...
I'm going to do this so that I never forget it.
So doing this range 8 attack doesn't make sense right now. There's no epic die. I could range 5 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So any of these 3, I can attack them, and then I get to do that move 5 thing. I obviously would try to pick someone who's adjacent to rocks, because then I could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like this is like 9 damage. Problem is that would just take away all of his tokens. Maybe that's fine, but this sucks. This guy, it would take away 2 and still do 3 damage to him. Of course, the barbarian who I want to defeat first is way in the back.
This guy actually would take the damage first from the attack roll.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right, and then he would.
But I also could do the wolf. And I could do like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
or
something.
Putting her in position for me to attack. Or
something like that. And she would take like, to just get rid of both of these.
Yeah, but then it's helpful for me to
she would get damage too. So it's like, which one do we want to like start working on? Which one of these abilities do we maybe we're okay with firing off first?
Honestly, part of me is thinking get rid of her first as well because of this. Like it's the additional damage from the wolves.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Like I'm not so worried about the disarming, I don't think.
Okay, so range 5 attack. I'll attack her.
It's 1 yellow die? Or 2, right? Which one are you doing?
This one. 2 yellow dice. Doom die. This already has a guaranteed +1 damage.
Okay, so you did get the doom die. So this is what.
So just take out the 1 yellow die. That's fine.
So you're dealing 2 plus 1 is
just does toughness. Like doesn't matter.
Okay.
Which sucks. Sucks to waste that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta put my cooldowns on there. Cooldown of 4. Okay, and then I will move 5 the target. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We kind of like mess with these guys a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, because make that.
So that's two instances of 3 damage. So 1 gets rid of a toughness, and she'll take 3. So 15 more to go. Okay, that's my partial turn done.
I was just debating something actually. Sorry, before we do anything or see any more information, could you move it so she lands here?
Sure.
Because then maybe I do this.
Yeah, you do whatever.
Some of that.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because we want them adjacent for splashing too that you might have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Purple.
Down for whatever.
I mean, it might change.
Purple is Cormac. He is. We're gonna find out what he does.
Roll and see.
So the axe. So whoops, forgot this was an exhibition. So move 4 to the closest foe.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
And then attack 3, 1 foe. And if it does harm you, it'll weaken to the target, which is taking 2 of those tokens that nerf your attack.
I'll just block.
You'll spend 2 tokens to block all of it, all 3.
Yes, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that yet. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And then next token.
It's you. Full turn.
Full turn. Okay. Okay. So who hasn't gone, or who do we want to stun? Who's like the worst? Because I can do this stun thing to somebody. There's no epic die yet, so maybe I wait on that. I'm definitely making.
Oh, she hasn't gone, and she's gonna spawn. Wolf.
So I can stop that. Okay, so let's just. I need some more cooldowns.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Give me
I got a whole bunch here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Way too many. All right. So let's do that. 5 cooldown. Choose a foe within range 5. You move 3 that foe.
I'm wondering,
1, 2, 3. I'll bring her to me.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. So that does 2 more instances of 3 damage. So is that 9 out of 18. And then also stun them if you pass a stun token over there. So she's not going to activate this turn. And then if that figure is now adjacent to another foe, it deals 3 damage to that foe. So it'll just knock a toughness off Cormac. That is this. I'll do my shenanigan to create my first illusion. Range 4 away. I might as well just stick it there. Well, maybe I'll do the... Do I have another move? No.
How much health do they have?
Melee attack.
3. You want to disarm an adjacent foe, melee attack 1. Oh, that would kill it.
Yeah, which is fine. We just want them attacking. 1, 2, but if I put them like right behind, because I'm going to do another one with my other attack.
Oh, then we
just say they attack them, right?
Yeah.
There's no rules in this, like they go after a hero over like an ally or whatever.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, so I'll create one at range 4 away. That's right here. And then my last action, I'll just do my boring old attack here. Place an illusion within range 2. So I'll put my other one there. And then I get to melee attack, 1 yellow die, plus 1 damage to 1 foe. So I'll attack the wolf lady.
Okay, you got it. And you got an epic.
Sweet.
So 1 damage on the die. Plus you had +1, I think, right?
Yes. So 2 more. So take away a 3, put a 5. We're at 11. So I'll just put a nice clean 11 there. Fiddle with some tokens. So 11 and stunned out of 18.
That was an amazing turn, I feel.
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
Blue. So blue, we're going to roll.
Oh, yeah. Find out what happened.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know what he was doing. Oh, the axe.
Axe. So leap 3 towards the nearest foe.
1, 2, 3. I flipped that by accident.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It was an axe, you said.
Yep.
Disarm 2 an adjacent foe. No one's adjacent. Then melee attack 2 a foe. No one's there. And harm, place a target.
These guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot.
That's okay. He'll attack.
So disarm doesn't affect me because it only affects them, whatever. And then melee, I'm pretty sure. Then 2 damage on number 1.
Yep.
2 damage on number 1. And then harm, place a target in a different space adjacent to this figure.
You want to do here? So
sure.
Yeah. Okay. My partial turn. Okay. So this guy's got a bunch of toughness. I'm going to do... He doesn't. It's the opposite. I wish they were the opposite. Let's go...
Yeah, he still has 2 toughness left.
Yeah, like I could just attack here. That way if I lose a die, I'm still getting 1.
This is where you're not having that move and then an attack maybe is...
No, but because he got the toughness anyways, I just want to break the toughness. And at least it'll deal +1 splash to the one adjacent.
But other guys do have toughness still, so like you could also go up to here and hit these and they'll splash onto each other and like, I don't know.
Yeah, I could just use the...
Or you can move in, attack the wolf lady, and then splashes onto him that way. But again, the wolf lady is kind of taken care of right now. I wouldn't, like, I don't know.
I know. I need to get rid of...
You need to get rid of this blue guy because it won't punish us when it's off the board, which is like the best first one to go for, I think.
So
but they put him far away on purpose for you, so you don't do that.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a leap, but you don't.
I have a leap 1.
Yeah. Well, that means you can enter this space and then attack here and then splash to that.
Well, it would, then I have to use that later, but I could still do that.
Oh yeah, this is only partial.
I could attack here first.
Yeah, I forgot it's a partial.
With the leap. She's already stunned.
Oh yeah, so that's definitely better doing someone else.
But I need to break the toughness first. So I need to do this. I need to get the toughness off him, I think. Before
so attacking this guy.
I'm attacking this guy with the 2 dice. It's at least gonna... Oh my god. Doesn't even matter, but okay. So 3, but it doesn't matter. Toughness gone. Then splash 1 onto yellow. That
12 out of 18.
Partial. Okay. Yellow is stunned.
So stun just goes away, but her little thing still switches for next time or whatever.
Okay. And then my full turn. Okay, now that it's my full turn, we do...
I think I'll just leave it there. But
do I have a shenanigan? I don't. Okay. We do that one more time. Okay, this is just the basic attack. Oops. Okay. 3, 4, 5, whatever. We can't get another epic die off 1. Okay, so that breaks the toughness here and 1 damage here.
Toughness here?
Yep.
And 1 damage where?
On yellow.
Okay.
Okay, now we can do one of these fun ones, likely this one.
You're doing it backwards, man.
But I had
so much wasted damage. You could have like definitely killed somebody right there and kept rolling that die. That's like... So just because you didn't want to like use your action to move first or use it like this is why not having that move attack is gonna because you're gonna not choose that and I knew this would happen so you're
I'm gonna
your turns become inefficient without movement.
No, I'm gonna do something epic here. Okay, I'm gonna do this leap 1. Well, it's leap 1 there now. I don't think it will really matter, but now I do an attack of 4 dice to 1 foe.
Okay.
I will also put in the epic die. If I harm, I grab and stun.
Are you sure you put the epic die in? Because that is a very high chance it creates another epic die.
Yeah, you're right.
But if you put the black die in, we don't get an epic die.
Actually, my leap... No, my leap is going to go here. My leap is going to go there.
Sure.
Instead, because the grab can put him onto the
oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's
I just wasn't sure if you want, like, while he's open...
go ahead. Well, none of them get toughness back again. They only get shields, which are just, like, blocking, like, 2 damage.
Yeah.
So they're still annoying.
Ooh, okay, we got nothing on the Doom die, so all this is going through. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these ones are rerolls.
Okay.
5, 6.
6, and you did generate another epic die.
Yeah, so 6 damage to purple. Cormac. And then it did harm, so now I grab him.
Boom, 3 more damage.
And I stun him.
So he's at 8 out of 20 and stunned.
Okay, and I don't have a shenanigan.
Ooh, I didn't realize you didn't take one.
That's fine.
Oh no.
I think this is still better than the shenanigan. I think this is still better. Okay, that was it.
Okay.
Okay, end of the round. What happens here in this one? Advance the round tracker.
Boom, we're in round 2.
Check objectives, no. Okay, we're going to invigorate all abilities.
Oh, boom.
We're going to roll scheme die, so not him or him or him. And then
that one I already moved. I'll just move it every time she activates.
Okay.
I think that's how it's supposed to work.
And that one. Okay. Then we're going to fill the bag. Nobody died, so everybody's going back in. And this is where it gets spicy, because now we're all like really close to each other.
Yeah. We're all in the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Blue.
Oh, I got to roll for blue.
Roll for 1 for blue.
I got the scary face.
So it's going to leap 3 towards the closest foe. It's already beside number 1.
Yep.
Disarm 2, adjacent foe, whatever. Melee attack to that foe, so it'll take number 1 out. That's fine. That's what it's there for.
Mm-hmm. And then that's it.
And then harm, place the target. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yellow.
Yellow. Leap forward towards the closest foe, already beside me, or my illusion actually. Melee attack 2 to that one foe. And where is it? Push 1 the attacked foe. And then leap 1 to the closest foe, but it's already beside me, so I think it's just chills.
Okay.
Done.
And
then I'll rotate this here.
Putting in work. Red. Okay, come on now.
Jeez. So this guy's going to move 2 towards the closest foe. Okay. He's going to range 2, attack 2 damage to 4 foes. He only can reach you, so 2 damage to you. If he harms you, he's going to push you away. So you'll just go back to here. So toughness just blocks it all.
Blocks it all.
Okay.
Okay. Purple. What the heck?
He's stunned.
He's stunned. Okay.
Take the stun
they
away.
all get to go before we go. At least it's now just only us.
Yeah, no, now we can just go crazy.
Oh, wait. Oh, we didn't roll dice, but it didn't matter because he was stunned.
Oh, yeah. There, get the claw.
Okay, your full turn.
All right. Yeah, these guys standing on rocks is kind of annoying now.
Yeah, I know, sorry.
I can't move them through as easy. So can I do something? I want to use these up soon. I think it's better. So she just needs 5. I only need to push. What could I do? Create another guy. And then attack with 1. Yeah. I'm just going to do my basic. Place an illusion. I'll put it here. Yeah. Let's put it there. And then I just melee attack 1 yellow die, plus 1 damage, and you roll both those epic dice. I'm going to attack the wolfie.
Okay, this is blank, so you got 4, 5.
Really? Oh yeah, I have +1. Yeah, I got my +1. Oh. So 6 total. Oh yeah, I only need 5. I need 5, sorry. Yeah, so she's gone. I'm putting this here. So now every enemy going forward has harm effect, disarm the target. Okay. So that means these tokens are going to start disappearing unless we're blocking all the damage. Okay. Or stunning them or not getting attacked or running away or whatever. Okay. So this can go away. This can go away.
This can come out because there's no more yellows.
Perfect. Okay. So we didn't even see a single wolf.
Nope.
Spirit wolves don't exist. All right. That was me doing my basic attack. Now I cleared that rock formation. I am going to spend a reset to clear off this. Spend my other action to basically put them back. +1. So now I'm going to roll 2 yellows, +1 damage to 1 foe at range 5. I'll pick the boss man.
Okay, so nothing on the doom, and you got 3 attack.
3 attack. He's at 12.
Did it have +1? Because I didn't count.
Oh yeah, +1.
Sorry.
He's at 13. So let's just clear these away. Put a 10 there. Okay, 13 out of 20. And then I get to do the move 5 part. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. So that's 6. So going to 19. 1 damage away, really?
That's fine. I can do that with my splash.
1 damage away.
Yeah, I can do that with my splash damage.
Oh, then I can move him 1 more. And it doesn't matter who you attack. I could just put him there, and then maybe you can... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I can clear that and then even use that on this guy. So, yeah, that's good.
Okay, then my shenanigan. I'm going to place... I'll just replace number 2, so that clears off this. And I'll replace number 2 here.
Awesome. My full turn. Okay, we need to clear off some tokens off of red, and we're going to clear. So we're going to use 1 action to attack red. for 4 damage, which just removes a toughness token on red, but then splashes 1 damage to purple, which
purple's gone. Right? Yep.
So that goes there. Okay.
So now all enemies do +1 damage. So he's like the worst guy to get off the board first or early, but yeah. But again, we have no wolves that get buffed from it. We're already one less enemy getting buffed from it. So it's really only these 2 guys getting buffed.
Which I think is fine.
So it's like, they still have each 1 toughness, but okay.
That they each have a toughness. Okay, so then we're just attacking with basic attack again. We're just getting rid of the toughness. So we have to lose a die. We'll lose this one.
Or you can take a damage.
No. I'll put the epic die. I only need 1 damage to get through to get rid of the toughness.
On which one? Red?
Red, yeah. And then I don't have a shenanigan. Yeah, no sense in. And then we got to create an epic die because I think you have a partial. And
yeah, because I'll do this attack.
Oh yeah, you're partial.
Okay, so I'll just do this range 8 attack for cooldown. 1 die, 1 yellow die.
Okay.
Throw the epic die in.
Okay.
It's to 2 foes. We only have 2 foes, yeah. So I'll pick 2. It's range 8.
Okay, so we did get the doom die, but you did get 5 damage.
I know. I'll take a damage that I can't prevent from the doom die.
Okay, so 5, and then I don't know if you had any pluses.
So 5. No pluses. Okay. So it just breaks that off, which is annoying, but it does 5 damage to this guy. And then we need 3 weakened tokens to each of them. 3 weakened tokens. Which is great. I think for Cormac getting the extra buff damage. Those weakened tokens are really good now. Which I didn't think that far ahead, but so I need 3 more.
For that guy too?
No, because he blocked it all.
Yeah, he blocked it.
But he still gets 1. He still gets 1, even if he's not harmed. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay.
That was your partial?
Yeah.
And then my partial, now that he has no... I want to get beside that guy too. So maybe this is heal 1. I can't do that on you. I'm thinking we're just now we're rushing.
Just not care about the epic die or the doom die. You can just take hits because you can
now I can
heal it.
And I have this, I can heal it. Okay, we're gonna use that token to clear these. Then my partial action, I'm gonna 4 here. I'm gonna leap 1. Let's leap 1 here. No, let's leap. That's fine. I don't need to leap. Then we're going to roll 4 dice to 1 foe with this. He has 5, so he needs 10. We don't have an epic die, so we're just rolling this on red. Okay, we did get... okay. I think I take a damage, because I can heal it anyways. I take a damage, and then I deal 2, 4, 6 to red.
6 to red, so going to 11.
Get an epic die. And then I get to grab him. We'll grab him and put him there for 3.
Okay, 3 on the rocks.
And then he's stunned.
And stunned. He is 1 health away from death.
Okay, so I can do probably some...
Should have took those red tokens, man. I'm telling you. I'm just kidding.
I know, right? Okay. That is me.
Yeah.
That's everybody. So we're going to advance the round tracker.
Yeah, it's kind of good that we're like eliminating guys after they all went on the turn, so they don't any of them get the buffs that round. That's pretty good.
That is very good. Okay, and then we're going to advance round tracker. Invigorate abilities.
Okay.
Die. This guy's gone, right? Purple's gone.
So this one's gonna be random later. This one you can roll now.
Okay. Claw.
So it's gonna be the move and attack 4 and then pushing.
Okay, so
but always stunned. It's
red and blue's in there. Oh yeah, so we just have to worry about blue this turn, and he's blocked by your illusion, so.
Yeah, but we gotta take him out too.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying we don't have to worry about him hitting us. Red. He's
red, stunned, gone, done.
Okay. Me, full turn. Okay, so we said one red is
only 1 damage here, so you want to like splash or something from the other guy. So like now you have a path. You should get even if you waste the whole action.
5.
Just get to him.
Yep.
You don't need to move that far.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You only need to move like 2.
Okay. You're right. 1, 2 with the move. Then we do this attack on blue.
Yep.
I need to roll the die. Where did I put it? Right here. Do I take that? Because he's not like at this point.
How many dice are you rolling? I don't know.
At this point, we're just trying to rush,
technically, right? I know, but technically you have 2 yellows. Anytime you're rolling more than the dice there, it's like you have a chance of adding extra. You might not.
That's fine, because I guess I can do this on my partial.
Oh, whatever. You do whatever.
Yeah, I'll just do this. Okay, we got nothing. But we did get 3 damage to blue. and then splash of 1 onto red.
That takes red out of the game.
Okay.
He goes here.
Oh,
so
sorry.
now they all have +1 damage. Harm, gain a shield. Harm, disarm the target.
Okay.
So we just keep stunning the other guy, and we never have to worry about any of that.
Shenanigan, I don't have any shenanigans. That's fine. It's your partial.
My partial. So I already have illusions on the board. Melee attack, that's not doing anything where I am. I could invigorate. I could just clear off one. Yeah, I'll clear off something. Stun one doesn't do as much because there's no enemies to put them beside. But I can move him 1, 2, 3 on the rocks twice. And have it stunned. Removing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 damage.
You'll still have a full turn, and I
don't care about his attacks and disarms and stuff.
No, because we got shields to block it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a reset, clear that off, put 4 tokens back on. Can you roll 2 yellow?
Mm-hmm. Do you want the epic in there?
No, it's okay. Oh, sorry, this is against.
Oh, sorry.
There's only one enemy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going.
So you got the Doom, but you did get this. So we have to re-roll. So I'm assuming.
I'll just eat the damage.
Okay, so we're at 2, 3. 3 on dice, and then I don't know if you have any pluses.
So 3 + 1. So that's going to 7 damage. And then I get to move 5. So I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3 times on rocks. So it's 9 more damage. I'll just take away this 1 and put a 10. So just like that.
Wow, if we can.
6. I know the rocks. I knew it right from when I was reading the scenario. I was like, that is going to be the way I'm going to be doing my most damage. Is just moving them on rocks. It's like, it's not blockable. I don't get punished for it. It's just like the best. The move effects are awesome. It's like finally it lined up. And then that's
it, right?
it. Yeah, it's just 1.
Blue. Okay, so he is adjacent to everybody here. So we can say one of your illusions. Is that fine?
Yeah.
We got to roll the die and see what he does. He's going to do the face.
Okay, so leap 3 to the closest foe, disarm 2 adjacent foe, melee attack 2 to one of the foes. So we'll just have a melee attack. Illusion number 2.
Okay.
And then place the target in a different space adjacent to this figure. Sure.
Your full turn.
All right.
Finish him.
Yeah, it's just 2 left.
Yeah. And you have an epic die.
I don't have a way of cooling these off. So unfortunately,
it's okay. I'm next if you can't.
I'll just move. It's a move of 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm in there. And then, yeah, let's just do an illusion within range 2. So I'll just refresh and throw that one there. And then a melee attack. Throw the epic die in. 1 yellow die. +1 damage.
Okay.
Boom.
You got it.
Riggedy wrecked.
4 + 1, so 5 damage.
Crushed.
So then my
Boom.
turn.
This guy's gone.
I'll invigorate 1. Okay, let's rewind the scenario to when Rob was like, I don't know if we can even do that much damage. And
I know. Because all the toughnesses and like, I just thought they were going to be throwing us around in weird positions, and we'd be wasting moves to get back to them, and they'd be blocking our attacks, so we wouldn't be doing so much. The Doom Die'd be hurting us, and you know, like we just have so much, or we'd be choosing to remove the die a lot, and then not hitting them as hard, and then I was worried about these effects like really like getting crazy. But I think that one turn where they all went first and didn't really do much, so a couple of them were stunned or whatever, and then we plop these guys on here, so now they're dangerous, but like they're gone and they're already activated.
I definitely think your illusions definitely 100%.
Yeah, that's broken.
Because they kept things.
I know. I thought that would be like just have them hit them and then we keep hitting the enemy. It's like that felt a little busted.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to take advantage of those kind of things when you have a scenario where you can't even get wounded.
But we technically haven't won yet. The way the rules are worded, the win condition. The win condition is survive 7 rounds with at least 1 hero standing. We haven't yet. And the players win if the round tracker moves to that space. So we get a bonus if we're all defeated in 7 rounds, but we have to play out the 7 rounds. So it's super important that we do that. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing it.
I was going to say.
But it is funny they don't have that in here. Like, check the win condition. If all enemies are defeated, you win.
Maybe
like,
that's a rare case, but I mean, I don't know. It felt like it was not.
Cindy with the super chat, thank you so much, says, you guys are crushing this. Yeah,
Thank you. I feel like we did too.
I think it's because we took so much time like analyzing our abilities at the front and taking it super serious. And then kind of like, even worked better than I anticipated with what we chose.
Yeah.
But just the idea of choosing, it's very much, again, this is like a very, like, this game copied a lot from Gloomhaven, but it's that idea of like what cards to put in your deck to go into a scenario. Like I love that too in Gloomhaven. But in this, it's like, it feels a lot like changing them up really matters.
Yeah.
And it does a good job.
So Jose says, I had a bit of trouble I had a bit of trouble with the wolves. You guys were kind of lucky. I do think we were kind of lucky, but I also think we were kind of strategic as well in that, like, Rob stunned her first so that she wouldn't spawn the wolves, and then we kind of knew that was going to be an escalating problem if we didn't take care of it first.
Because the problem with the wolves is if we don't block the harm, they stick around and keep adding more damage, and they would take my illusions off the board really fast. I thought that's what was going to happen. But yeah, when you were like, oh, let's just stop her from activating with the stun, I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Then we don't get wolves. And then since she alternates abilities, you know you're not going to see wolves till round 3. If she's gone before then or stunned again before then, we'll never have those wolves and we just focus on the other enemies. Like, and it worked out perfect.
Yeah. So I think it was like a little bit of strategic as well. Yeah.
So it kind of just made sense. Just like another way to mitigate damage against us. But yeah. Kobold Gamer says, first time playing or no? No, this is episode, what, like 12, 13? 13?
13, maybe?
I don't remember. 12, I think. Yeah, so this is episode 12 of a campaign playthrough of this game. 25 scenarios. I don't know if we're going to play it all, but we're on the 13th scenario, so no. And you do play them in order, so yeah, we've definitely played this game a couple times before. If you're looking for other episodes of this game, check the playlist in the video description. But also says, if not, do you enjoy this or regular RDI more?
We didn't play Red Dragon Inn.
Oh, just Red Dragon Inn. I was like, what is RDI? I don't know what that is.
I'm guessing that's what you mean.
Yeah.
We didn't play that.
Never have played before. Yeah, this is our first foray into this. I've talked about that in episode 1, probably for like 20 minutes at the beginning somewhere. I talked about why I've never played any of their games before and why I picked up this game and why we're trying it out. The short answer, I'll just say basically, I've never played the previous Red Dragon Inn. Maybe I'll try it in the future. More than that, we kind of like this game. But no one really recommended that game to us ever. They only recommended this game to us because we like Gloomhaven and Frosthaven, those kind of games, and we like fantasy campaign games. We like dungeon crawly kind of games. So somebody recommended this to us, even though we never really played anything by the publisher, and their games don't really look that high quality. We decided to give it a shot, found a copy, and thanks for there's a few people that recommended this game to us over the last couple of years to look into. So it was our chat is the reason why we're playing this. Our viewers, so blame them. So that's the epilogue. Okay. As the last of Cormac's Barbarian Honor Guards yields to your powerful, impressive, and very definitely not lethal blows, the crowd and all the firepots around the amphitheater erupt. The din of cheering, shouting, and explosions make all previous outbursts seem in comparison like crickets on a field at night. You wonder if you'll ever be able to hear normally again. Amidst the cheers of the home crowd, a few of the barbarians in the stands wave their Cormac banners and boo you as loudly and as vigorously as they can. Some of the other barbarians, however, seem at least mildly impressed with your exhibitional display of tactics and physical might, favoring you with small smiles and head nods that are the currency of warriors across the world. Cormac levers himself to his feet. Bruised and a little bloodied, he walks over to each one of you, seizes your hands in his, and hoists it into the air. Each time the crowd answers with another thunderclap of applause. You turn to leave the arena and return to your seats when all of a sudden Cormac's honor guard hoists you onto their shoulders and carries you in a circle around the sand-dusted fighting ground. Zot bears it with all the dignity he can muster. Fiona whoops and hollers. Gog very graciously offers to carry 4 members of the honor guard instead, after their combined strength cannot lift him. You are paraded around to another crescendo of applause and cheering before being carried out towards the healers' tents. As you leave, you can hear Cormac's voice boom across the ruins. A stunning battle, my friends. Wouldn't you agree? After a dramatic pause for cheering, he adds, well, this is only the beginning. Uh-oh. So, we unlock the following from the vault. New item cards are added to the armory. So we get 80 to 82, so 3 cards. If the players achieve the bonus win condition, we also get, 83. And then we archive 49, the Honing Stone.
Oh, this is cool, though. Players may repeat the scenario if they did not get the bonus. So you could play
No, you may repeat if you won. Oh, yeah, but did not get the bonus. Yeah. I see. So you keep trying to get the bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this bonus is. Let's see.
Oh, that's my helmet.
Yeah, the one you're drinking while you're watching the festivities. Helm of Beverages. Setup. You may equip 2 additional support items with potion in their title. So you can have like a heal and the one that like resets your cooldowns or whatever. Reaction. Trigger for 1 cooldown. You use a potion. You use the potion without exhausting an action or shenanigan ability tile.
Okay.
So when you use a potion, you can spend a cooldown to trigger this to make it so it wasn't an action to use it.
Yeah, you just have to spend the charge on it. I would guess.
The cooldown.
No, you'd have to spend the charge on
on the potion too. Yeah, if it has that.
But you're not using an ability to do it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Participation battle axe. The participation trophy on it. So you get 2 of those red tokens that boost your damage. It's a shenanigan for 3 cooldown. And this is why they're having the Honing Stone go away, because it does what that does.
Yeah, it's a better version of that, yeah.
Yeah, just a better version.
Which I do like that ability.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have any shenanigans.
So the Honing Stone, this is what it's replacing. Seen that before. I'm just going to put that on the back of the vault box, so it's archived.
2 to start. Okay, that's cool. I like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm curious, though. I want to see what the item is that we got for... Oh, we're still not there yet.
Nope. Grappler's Mask. So I give you Rey Mysterio's mask here. 3 reaction cooldown. So it's a reaction. Your melee attack damages one or more foes. You can trigger this. You may either grab a damaged foe, push to a damaged foe, or leap 2. So flying around the arena makes sense. And then the bonus reward.
Oh,
the champion's belt.
But
it's a different type.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It probably just means you can also have this and the other enemies, because doesn't it tell you have one of each type? Or no, it just says one of I forget what they're called. Yeah, there must be a new item type or something. Let's see if it says anything when I scroll down. Nope.
Oh, it does have that one here.
What is it?
It's support, major item, and mask work. So item cards represent physical objects equipped by the heroes. This
Masterwork?
Masterwork, yeah, sorry.
Okay, so probably in the next scenario, I bet it says for setup, you get to pick 1 masterwork or something. Let's check.
Each scenario will tell you, tell the players how many of each type they can equip.
Yes, it starts telling us going forward, 1 major, 1 support, and 1 masterwork.
But we only have 1 of the masterworks. Only one of us can equip it.
I think, unless I missed that on another one. I don't think I did. That's cool. Be confusing though if you didn't get this bonus and they're like telling you can attach a masterwork and you're like, what is that?
Yeah, I guess.
But we got it. So we can attach a belt.
I mean, it gives you an extra evade to somebody.
So obviously the designers of this game are definitely wrestling fans for sure. That makes sense. Cool.
Okay, I'm glad we got that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we crushed that. That feels good.
Yeah, that one's a cool scenario. But yeah, we definitely gamed it way too hard, I think.
I think so too.
I didn't realize we were going to crush it so bad. I was like so worried when I saw like how much health they had, the doom die on all of them.
The toughness,
the little allies they spawn, the bonus abilities when they get defeated. I mean, they make us survive 7 rounds. I'm like, oh my God, like looking at the damage they could do and then us getting pushed and placed onto rocks. It's like, oh my God, they get shields. They hit us back. Like there's so many things all piled up.
I was only worried when it said we couldn't flip. That was when.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, I was like.
That too. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I only have 8 health and these guys are like smashing us around. Like I can only go on to like a couple rocks and I'm basically on like my last health. So it's like I got super like back against the wall and like took it way too serious, I think.
This is how we play a lot of games though.
Yeah, like except for this game, I think like it's like we probably, and was mentioned before, it's like yeah, maybe we should be playing on the hardest difficulty. But it feels, we did have some trouble with a couple of the earlier ones, so that's why I was like, oh, we'll just keep it on this. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, this is maybe targeted at like not as hardcore of a gamer, but it's still
fun.
I'm still having fun, and winning is fun. But it's maybe not as entertaining when it's like not as close to the wire. But let me tell you, I don't want to be replaying these scenarios. We'll be here for like 50 scenarios or 50 episodes of this game, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, those that are watching can say, was that still fun even though we crushed it, or was that...
Yeah, let us know in the comments below if you're watching later. We could also do something where we like put it on the hardest difficulty, and if we lose like twice in a row, then we have to end the campaign or something like that. I would do.
That. So if we played this one on the hardest difficulty, can you just tell me what we would have had on there? Because I know that they would have had extra tokens.
Yeah, let's see how much it would have changed, and maybe
just
like
curious.
Would it even mattered? I don't know.
So that would be on Legend, right?
Yeah. So we'd have a Spirit Wolf would start, which like they're 1 health. Who cares?
On Legend, would that have to set anything else up? You know that special?
Yeah.
Cormac gets.
Cormac would get to go twice a turn.
Oh, I think.
But then we would target him first.
Yeah.
Yes, a few wolves would probably have spawned. Yes, we'd probably still be playing another round or two. But I still think we would have wrecked it. Like.
Yeah, I think so too. Just having 1 Spirit Wolf.
But yeah, we could have just focused on him instead because he was up front. I could have moved him across the rocks, the first 3 instead of the wolf girl, and like then stunned him and like moved him on the rocks again. He would have already had like 3 damage, lost all of his toughness, and be stunned, and then we just like slam him after.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to worry about him. Yes, he would buff everyone else +1 damage after that though. So that could change it because then the wolves get +1 damage and stuff. Like, it definitely would be more challenging, obviously. But if we could eliminate him in a couple rounds like we did to Bora, I mean, he does have only 2 extra health, but he did have 1 extra toughness. So it could take like 3 rounds to get rid of him off the board. But
even still, we would have had a lot. Yeah, we still had a lot of time.
And we stunned.
So
stunning counters the initiative a bit.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Okay, so that would have been doable.
Yeah. So we can like try that. I don't know.
Do you want to try that?
QBR says, I'd rather watch you win and have fun than it feel hopeless and maybe win. But that's just me. I know, like we play games on the channel that are that way, like Arkham Horror and the Living Card game and stuff like that. Like, you know, the Haven games are a little tougher. You know, lots of games we play that are like more challenging. But I think it's just over time too. We play a lot of these similar games and we just start to get really good at them with like cooperation and stuff. But
yeah,
again, this game is, even though the story is like a little more wordy and stuff, like obviously I expect an adult to be reading the story and caring about the story, but the game itself has some rules there, but like you just need 1 gamer at the table. This game is definitely approachable, and they made the difficulty more for like a family playing or some like lighter gamers could handle it. That's what it feels like. But it did say they could play on story difficulty if it's a bunch of rookies at the table. Veteran is if you've played these kind of games before. And I think Legend was like, you know, if you're like a master kind of thing, but I don't know. But yeah, Minion says this doesn't feel like the type of game to try hard. I stay up the difficulty if it's so easy you find it boring. Otherwise, fine to leave it as. I don't find it boring because it's short enough too. Yeah. It's also short enough, which is like the setup takes a little bit of time, like putting pegs on guys, finding all the enemies and all that, picking our cards, reading the rules every time the new scenario. But the gameplay, it's like, I mean, we crush as fast, so it could have been double as long. So could be another hour of gaming, but still, it's still from the most of the play sessions we do on the channel, that's like nothing. Like we're used to streaming like 3 to 4 hours, like is a normal stream in my eyes. Like, and it's nice to have a game that we can play on a weeknight, and it's like 2 to 3 hours or less. Like we should have been playing this with Kyle, and I didn't realize.
I know. We realized after.
I didn't realize at the time this would have been a perfect game to save and play with Kyle each week. Because maybe 3-player would have a few more enemies on the board, make it a little more meaty, a little more challenging, have the combos between the characters, you know, a little more interaction and timing of like, I push this guy here so that you can put a trap there and position yourself here. Definitely think this game would be cooler with some more players for sure. But yeah, I'm still having fun playing it through with you. But yeah, definitely seeing that now, it's like, probably should have saved it, play with Kyle. Because it was still, even with him, it still would be a nice time on a weeknight to fit in, and Kyle would still get out of here, make it home and everything for work. But yeah. Yeah, see, Jose's saying, I play three-handed and there's a bit more going on usually.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what difficulty do you play on? I'm not opposed to upping the difficulty for us to legend, at least to try.
Yeah, we can try it for next one.
See.
Yeah, I'm down to try it for the next one for sure.
I just got to remember that we.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to remember when I'm setting it up. Yeah, and if anyone's watching next episode, remind us.
Yeah, if we don't set it up
if we're like ignoring it, but we'll definitely try.
Oh, also veteran. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can try it and see.
Yeah, and if we find that it's no longer fun or it's like kicking our butt, then we drop it back down.
Yeah.
Or I like your idea of if we lose twice, then that's just the end.
Yeah, so it could like shorten it. Like I don't need to play this whole game through. I'm having fun seeing all the differences of each scenario and how they're being creative with different win conditions and different enemy types and abilities, and they're slowly adding more rules and options and tokens to the game. But yeah, I don't know. Is chapter 4 going to be that crazy? Like chapter 3 goes all the way up to scenario 16. So like, is it? Maybe there's even another chapter after that, 5. I don't remember how many chapters there are. But yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. I was hoping they'd really shake it up to like make it even crazier. But again, some of the scenarios feel so different. They're really fun. But
I like these scenarios that don't have multiple rooms. Go here, go to this room, respawn. I like this.
Yeah. And also I like that while we're playing this campaign game, which isn't always true with other campaign games we play on the channel, some of them are so rules dense and so crazy complicated and take so long to set up, tear down, do busy work in between, like bookkeeping work and stuff like that. It's hard to play other games at the same time and read other rules, stream other games, try other things, and keep it all straight. But the fact is like not that complex. It's like, and shorter. It's nice that it's like, we can just play this like once a week, maybe twice a week on a weeknight. And we could still spend time learning other games and streaming other games, which has been nice. Because for a while there, I was like, we were playing like campaign games. I'm like, I just want to play that campaign game. And some people are complaining. They're like, oh, you become the channel that just plays one game. It's like, well, we're having fun with that game and I'm enjoying it and I want to play it that way. My channel, I do what I want. But with a game like this, it is nice that we can slow down and kind of just play it casually like once a week.
Yeah.
And it's a more chill kind of escape game, which for us, and it's in the same genre of games we love, like the story, the campaign, the dungeon crawling, the fantasy, all that stuff. So it works. So yeah. So on that note, join me tomorrow. I'll be playing solo Lord of the Rings: Fate of the Fellowship tomorrow afternoon. So you can see that already scheduled on the channel. And then I think Wednesday, so 2 days from now, we'll be continuing our campaign of Clank Legacy Season 2, or whatever that's called, Clank Legacy 2 Darkest Magic. And then I plan, hopefully, later this week, I think it'll work out, trying to play some solo Vantage that we played recently a couple times on the channel 2-player. I want to try that solo, so if you want to see more Vantage, that's already scheduled on the channel. You can set a reminder or subscribe, turn on notifications, all that jazz. Anything else, Mel?
No, that's a fun one.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out and being here. We'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.